Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Myself Madiha Kainat and I'm a chemistry teacher at Koji Foundation College, Karan. Dear student, how are you all? I hope you all will be fine and good. Dear student, now I'm going to discuss my next topic. So the topic of my discussion is mixture and solution. Dear student, let's start our lecture with the name of God, the most merciful and the most beneficent for all. Dear student, now I'm going to discuss my topic. So I'm going to discuss my first slide. So in my first slide, the topic is what is a mixture? What is a mixture? What is a mixture? What is the definition of mixture? Dear student, a mixture is made of two or more type of atoms that are not chemically combined together. Dear student, mixture is a substance that are made up of two or more atoms, but they are not chemically combined together. Like these are two atoms and they are not chemically combined together. Mixture is a substance made up of two or more than two elements. They are atoms which are not chemically combined together with these atoms, and these are also two atoms, but they are not chemically combined with these atoms, and these are not chemically combined with these and this. So a mixture is a substance which are made up of two or more atoms that are not chemically combined. But the necessarily is that they are not chemically combined together, and they are made up of two or more than two elements. So dear student, mixture can take in many form. We can take mixture in many form, like we can take mixture in a solid form, we can take mixture in a liquid form, and we can take also mixture in a gaseous form. Dear student, now I'm going to discuss my next slide to clarify your concept about mixture. I can take some example related to a mixture. So mixture can we can take mixture in many form, like we can take mixture in a solid form, in a liquid form, in a gas form. Now in this picture you can clearly see that mixture of solids. Like in this bottle we see some chilies, this is the mixture of solid. And like we see this picture, this is the candies, and we can see this is the mixture of solid. And we can see in this picture some coins, this is the mixture of solid. So these all are the example of mixture of solid. Now I'm going to discuss my next slide. My next slide is the mixture of liquids. Like in coffee, or like in cup of coffee we can see a mixture of liquid, and a glass of juice we can see a mixture of a liquid. And we can see some chemicals, and then we see that this is the mixture of liquid, and these all are the example of mixture of liquid. Now dear student, now I'm going to discuss my next slide is the example of mixture of gases. Like we see in this picture a balloon is filled with air. So this is also a mixture of gases, like in cylinder, also a mixture of gases. Now I'm going to discuss my next slide. So the next slide we can discuss the type of mixture. We can discuss the types of mixture. There are two major type of mixture. One is heterogeneous mixture, the other one is homogeneous mixture. Their name indicate that hetero means different, and their homo name indicate their homo means the same. Is for about their explanation is for about we can explain the heterogeneous mixture. Their definition is that you can see the different part phases of the mixture easily. You can see in heterogeneous mixture, you can see the different part phases of mixture easily. In homogeneous you cannot see their different part phases of the mixture easily. Like in my next slide, we see some examples in this. We see some pictures related to heterogeneous mixture. This is the example of heterogeneous mixture. Like in this plate we see some food. We see that their and we see their a different part easily. And some leaves, we take some leaves and we can see their different part easily. and some coins we also seen their different part easily. So this is the example of heterogeneous mixture. Now in my next slide, we take an example of homogeneous mixture. This is the cup of coffee. We cannot see their different part easily. So this is the example of homogeneous mixture. And in a glass of juice, we cannot see their proper part easily. So this is the also a mixture of homogeneous. And balloon, we cannot see their different part easily. So this is also a mixture of homogeneous mixture. Now I'm going to discuss my next slide. My next slide topic objective is that which kind of mixture. And you can see the you see in this picture, you will clear your concept that what is a heterogeneous mixture and whose things are homogeneous mixture. Like heterogeneous and homogeneous, we see in first example, like we see in this picture a cereal of cow which is filled with the candies. So these candies have seen different part easily. So this is the example of heterogeneous mixture. And in suspension of a bottle or a syrup, we cannot see their different part easily. So this is the example of homogeneous mixture. In a glass of candies, we see different thing in them and we see their part easily, different part easily. So this is the example of heterogeneous mixture. Dear student, now I'm going to discuss my next objective is solution. A solution is a special type of mixture. A solution is a homogeneous mixture that combines a solute and a solvent. A solution involves one substance dissolving in another substance, which is usually a liquid. A solution is type of a mixture and it must be a homogeneous mixture, and that a solute must be combined with a solvent. A special type of mixture can be formed when solute is dissolved in a solvent. Then a special type of a mixture is formed. This special type of mixture is called a solution. We see a glass of juice. This is the solution, and this is a special type of mixture which must be in a homogeneous form. Let's go to our next slide about solution. A solution is a special type of mixture and it's a homogeneous mixture. As we read previously, already in my previous slide, as we already discussed in my previous slides, that combine a solute and a solvent. Like we see a solute have the solid part that get dissolved, and solvent is the liquid part that does the dissolving, mean salt or sugar. This is their examples. And solvent example is water. Like if we take some amount of salt, so this salt is a solute, and we mix them in a liquid, so their liquid part is a solvent. When these two are mixed together, they form a special type of mixture. This mixture is called a solution. Now I'm going to discuss my next slide, so you will have to clarify your concept about solute and solvent and about solution. So like this is a solute, we mix them into a solvent. This is a salt, we mix them in a solvent like water. So when these are dissolve each other when these are combined with each other, they are form a special type of solution, and they form a special type of mixture, and this mixture is called a solution. Now how to make a solution? In my next slide I am going to discuss how to make a solution. You will take a solute in a form of solvent, plus you will take a solvent in a form of water, is equal to make a solution. When these two are combined together, they form a solution, a special type of mixture, and this solution is called a salt solution. Dear student, now I'm going to discuss my next slide about solubility. We can measure how easily a solute will dissolve in a certain solvent. The measurement is called a solubility. We have some high solubility and we have some low solubility. So the solute dissolves quickly and easily. This is in high solubility. Their example taken is a salt in water, and the solute does not dissolve easily. Like example is sand in water. In high solubility, like if we take a salt and dissolve in a water, and they can dissolve quickly and easily. So this is a high solubility. And if we take some amount of sand and dissolve into water, they does not dissolve easily. So this is a called low solubility. Dear student, now I'm going to discuss dilute versus concentrated solution. We can add a little or a lot of solute. For example, putting spoonful of a sugar into a cup of tea. A solution with only a small amount of solute is called a dilute solution. Like if we take a small amount of solute, and if we take a small amount of solute in a form of salt and dissolve in a solution like in water, so this is called a dilute solution. If we take a small amount of salt, for example, in our daily life example, if we take a small amount of salt and dissolve into a liquid, then solution is special type of mixture is formed. This special type of mixture is called a dilute solution. Now I'm going to discuss my next slide is that like a solution with a large amount of solute is called concentrated solution. Like if we take a large amount of salt and dissolve in a concentrated and dissolve in a some amount of water, then a special type of solution is formed. This special type of solution is called a concentrated solution. Yes, student. Now I'm going to discuss my next objective is the saturated solution. Saturated solution, eventually a solvent cannot hold anymore. A saturated solution cannot hold any more solute at a certain temperature. This is the definition of saturated solution. Like if we take a daily life example of saturated solution, add sugar to water until it will no longer dissolve, create a saturated solution. If we take another example of saturated solution, like mixing powder soap into a water until it will not dissolve, create a saturated solution. And if we take a third one example of saturated solution in our daily life base, so chocolate powder added to a milk can create a saturated solution at the point that no more powder can be added. So this is a saturated solution. Dear student, now I'm going to discuss my next topic, and my next is that a supersaturated solution. Supersaturated solution contain more solute than it can normally dissolve. For example, if we take their daily life example related to supersaturated solution, is that according to the solubility of substance, a supersaturated solution produces more dissolved content than it should. In the case of a sugar whose chemical name is sucrose, approximately 211 gram of water can dissolve in 100 milliliter. Solubility is temperature dependent. More sugar dissolve in hot, so water than a cold. This is a clear example of supersaturated solution. Dear student, if you have any question about related to today's topic, so you can put them in a comment box. Inshallah, I will give you answer in a comment or on my next video. And thank you so much, and keep joining and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.